Guys, there's a new job opening on the Government UK website. Sharia Law Administrator. What? I thought it was just a conspiracy theory though. Are we getting it now? Are you hearing me now? Please. Please, can you listen to me now? Please.
Can you please listen to me now? Can you please listen to me now? Now, I want to cover some things that have been going on in the UK because you need to know what's going to come here, what's already happening here, and what our future will look like. Okay, I've played many videos about what's going on around the world, particularly in the UK, but I want to show you more. I want to show you more because a lot of people are not taking this seriously. They're not. They think this can't happen in the US. Well, it already is. It already is. I've brought you the information about Texas. I've brought you the information over and over about these things, but more needs to be unveiled because you need to see what they're planning here, what they're planning, and how the governments around the world have allowed this to happen. And again, anybody who says it's no big deal, you're just Islamophobic, you're just hating, you're just whatever. Okay. If that's where you want to bury your head in the sand at, then by all means do that. But this is a very serious threat. They've openly called for Sharia law. They've called for these things in the US. They see Texas as the new Mecca. Mecca of the West is what they're calling it. A lot of the people from the UK who were leaders there that brought all that stuff, well, they're now moved to the US. They've now moved to the US. They've said that Islam will be in every home in America. They said that if the parents are Islamophobes, well, we'll just take the kids. The kids will be Muslim. They will follow Islam. And that Sharia law needs to be the law everywhere. We're not here to integrate. But let's go down this path because it says, what a downfall for the UK. The UK Labour government now expect Britain to embrace Sharia law, which is already superseding British law in some areas of the country. Minister for Courts Sarah Sackman has argued Sharia courts must be allowed in the UK under the banner of religious tolerance. England has now more Sharia law courts than any other country in Europe, with many scholars predicting the UK will become majority Muslim by 2050. That number's too slow. That number's very conservative. The number one baby boy name in the UK is Muhammad. It's Muhammad. But I have more to show you, but let's listen to this woman.
Sharia law forms no part of the law of England and Wales, but in common with Christian, Jewish and other courts of faith where people choose to put themselves before those councils, that's part of the religious tolerance that is an important British value.
Where are these courts for all these other religions, and then demanding that everyone follows this and that it becomes law within the system? That is false, unequivocally false. Okay, unequivocally false. But this is and there's no real fight against it. In fact, people are jailed for saying anything about it. In fact, I was going to play something else, but let me show you. Let me see if I have this article. Look at this. And oh, it's more than just a crackdown with this. It's far reaching. Thousands of people have been arrested, mostly for speaking out against Islam, against migrants, illegals, who are mostly come from Islamic countries. And for saying anything, even if a crime is committed against them, even pointing that out. And they now have new speech laws. You can't say mom and dad, ladies and gentlemen. Like the list, it is a hodgepodge of wokeness, a canceling of freedom of speech, and then at the same time trying to usher in Sharia law, which goes against, like, it's just... When I tell you the coalition makes no sense, but that's on purpose. I played a video before where a lot of people in Islam, they don't care. They will vote with the LGBTQ, the abortion rights, all of that, even though that is against their principles and what they believe in. But they do it because they feel like they're dumb. They feel like, because these people kind of have this unicorn, rainbow, uniparty vision that they will be accepted under religious beliefs, even though it goes against other parts of their core tenets. So again, how does the LGBTQ and abortion rights people and feminists, how does that go along with Islam and y'all all are voting in the same way? It makes no sense. But look here. It says the UK is already under Sharia law. This guy got 3.5 months in jail per word. Sutton man 61 who chanted who chanted who the F is Allah, okay, is jailed for 18 months. That was what he was put in jail for. That's it. Thousands of people are getting locked up. I kid you not. I kid you. I wish I was kidding, guys. I'm not. And I have more to show you. So here, let's put that in there. It says the UK is now home to 85 Sharia courts and 30 Sharia councils. There are 2 that we know of already in Texas. 2. Raise your hand if you think every one of these should be shut down.